Hey folks, how you all doing? This is Con Ulrich coming to you with another episode of Master of Orion. That's right, this game is still in early access, but I was trying to give you guys a little bit more of what's going on over here. As the last time we saw each other, which is about a couple of weeks now, we were the Silicoid race. Unfortunately, our last game of the Terran Khanate had to be kind of put on hold.
Of your attention.
Hey, hello little colony ship. Unfortunately, just because we were, how do I put this delicately? Well, we, got patched out, unfortunately. But what does that mean for us here? Well, first things first, actually, we still have a scout. Looks like he's moving around the, rest of everything. Forgive me if I'm kind of going in and out of this a little bit too much right now at the moment. The shifting around has been a little bit kind of iffy for me recently, I have to admit. And I am starting a new job in the next week or so, so it's going to get kind of run a little bit of havoc into the recording that I'm going to be doing. But let's focus on what we can do in the meantime. So first things first, we have found a couple new people over here. We have the weird kind of like... That's not them. No, it is them. Well, we do have a couple of found species over here. We've got the Darlocks, but not to be confused with the Darleks, who are basically like these kind of, I don't know... Oh my gosh, what's the Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect everything, really? Those, like, dudes who live in suits. These guys are all about spies and things like that. And here's the Mershon, the cat people from outer space. And they're kind of annoying. And these things over here are just actually neutral planets. These are, things that are kind of like the city-states in any of the Civilization games, which is kind of cool. Anyway, though, what do we have over here? We got a frigate. So we are actually gonna start guaranteeing part of our own security. And I think we also want to start building a fleet to take on the Darleks, whatever. But yeah, as you can see right here, of course, moving a colony ship over here to Zerf 4, which is just massive and huge and everything like that, so why the heck not? And if you keep moving out back over here, of course, there's the Mershon right here. My guess is we probably have another race... Ooh, probably in this area here, maybe another one in this area over here. We're not playing with a particularly big galaxy, which is probably a good thing. There is a pirate fleet somewhere. Where is the pirate fleet? Way the heck over there. Cool. Alright. You are moving towards said pirate fleet, and so is my destroyer. I think my destroyer, if we're lucky, we can kind of cut him off to... Let's see, wait, 1, 2, 3. Might not be able to, but that's okay, because we have another frigate that's going to be shifting up to kind of cut things off as well. And I guess what we're trying to do in this particular episode is to expand it a little bit more. Look, 1 second, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, just wanted to kind of do that off headset there. Don't want you guys to be like, oh, ew. Fighting off a little bit of a cold myself at the same time, too. Okay, but anyway, so we have, like I said, one of those little minor planets. They occasionally send out quests. So in this particular case, they want us to destroy a creature located near Vulpes Prime. Unfortunately, Vulpes Prime and the race, the whole, like, alien life being itself, is a little bit out of our comfort zone. It's actually insanely powerful by comparison to what we have right now, and we're not going to be able to even remotely face it down. But that's okay. Now, what am I going to do with the Space Factory? Right now, at the Space Factory, we've done something where we create something called a military outpost. This prevents people from actually going into our areas without attacking it. And that's probably a good thing, considering how militant some of the space races do get later on. Unfortunately, that has to be built on any particular system where you have your own planet, which means you can't just build it wantonly, which I kind of understand. Okay, ooh, so we have a spy. So this is something new that kind of came out with the last patch. Awaiting orders. I wonder how this actually works. I haven't been able to do this at all. Missions. So counter-espionage, infiltrate. Cool, a lot of interesting stuff going on here. Unfortunately, right now, I'm not sure I can do a whole lot. Basically because, well, I don't think I have the ability to. But this is really cool. This is a new thing that kind of came with the most recent patch, that now we actually do have espionage that kind of gets worked on. And I guess we can see that there, but I wonder, is this...
Knowledge deposition is steady.
Is this something that kind of comes forward to us, as we move forward in the tech tree? Maybe? I don't know. That's not what I meant to do. Oh well. the Class 3 shield. But yeah, like I was saying to you guys the last time we had one of these episodes, the tech tree is getting a lot more complicated, which I really do like. I was a little concerned, actually, initially when I was playing through this game once or twice, that the techs were kind of like, okay, well, you have uber powerful thing here, and you have uber powerful thing there, and this is like, very in your face about stuff. And now it looks like they're actually starting to diversify out, that instead of getting like an ultra powerful ship really early on, you have to start making sacrifices. Do you want to be more militant with buildings, or do you want to be a little more, how do you say, just a little more, not even easygoing. What's the term I'm looking for? I can't think of the term. Or a little bit more kind of empire buildy. Let's kind of put it that way, I guess. I'm not entirely sure how to put it. Actually, while I'm thinking about it too, let's see if we can't create an embassy with a Mershon.
Well, hello there. What is it?
Exchange tech. How about you see what would you offer me for this?
A tight-fitting number, but we can make it work.
Okay, so deep scanner. I'm going to give her probably a deep scanner for this credit payment, mostly because the credits themselves I can probably use, and the deep scanner is just like, okay, you fly into a system and choof, you know what's there. Big deal.
A most pleasant. What is it?
They don't have xenodiplomacy, that's why. Okay, that's not great.
I'll be seeing you real soon.
But that's alright. How about the Darlock dudes? Do you think we can go and...
What brings you here? We are always willing to listen.
Okay, so this guy actually already pretty much decided I'm going to wipe him out, but I want to get some more abscond from my presence. Bro, that's not even... Like, that's technically right, but just doesn't make sense. Starbase... Oh. Excuse me. But really what I want to do, though, is I want to give you guys a little more opportunity to see what's going on with all these new things. With the espionage and things like that. I'm going to build that to increase the number of credits that we make. And I kind of want to make some other... maybe a couple more ships. And what else? Anything else at the moment? I bet you might kind of wondering, why am I not building things that are going to give me food? As I mentioned in a previous video, the Silicoid actually don't consume food. They just kind of grow because they're not carbon-based life forms. Which I really love that ability, that idea. And our poor scout's going to buy it. Whoa. The Daleks are attacking me. Why are you attacking me? What did I do to you? Alright, that's it. He has earned my ire. You, sir, are traveling all the way up here. 30-31, 15-56. Okay, our shields are really quite good, but our attack rating is kind of awful. The scout's not going to do anything to us. The frigate and the destroyer might, but I think we're out shielding them a little bit. But we'll find that out. In the meantime, I'm going to continue to sit here, and you're not going to move me unless you attack me. And if you attack me, then I will go and break every bone in your pathetic body. Just watch. He's attacking me. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. I do like how every single race does have its own versions of ships. Looks a little bit different, you know? What do they have? Okay, he's got missiles. Like, missiles galore, good god. So he's probably our primary target that we have to worry about. I also have missiles, but I also have anti-missiles. And I have augmented engines, even cooler. Okay, let's see if we can't slide behind this asteroid. Alright, the second that we get a tone on him. Good. I don't think he has a whole lot of shields, does he? No, he doesn't. And since we have a much more defensive build than he does, we are pretty much able to blow up most of the incoming fire. Excellent. So actually, you know, we're going to be okay. He made the mistake of really ticking me off. There we go. So we were able to actually win. It wasn't easy, but we were able to actually win. I was a little bit concerned about that. I thought that, hey, maybe one troop may not work so well. And a little bit of damage was taken, but really not that bad. And now he has completely ticked me off. There's a pirate fleet coming in from this area. Fantastic. What am I building here? A colony ship. Okay, I hate that I have to get rid of this, but I will. I am going to choose production, maybe? No, not going to choose production. Will you let me choose production now? Something is very strange here. Okay, you know what? Let's do this first.
With each new discovery, the knowledge of the...
Cool. There we go. And what do we want to do? Global DNA scanner, synchronous security, trip transport. Like I said, they've been modifying a lot of stuff with this. Okay, so positron physics? Nah. Let's do advanced engineering. Let me choose production. Okay, guys, I think we have ourselves a minor bug here. Give me 1 second to kind of fix this. I'll be right back. Hey, folks, we figured out how to do it. Apparently, it's have to jump back out and jump back in, go for an entire restart for the game, which is a little annoying, I have to admit, but that's okay, right? I think so, anyway. So, what do we have in the meantime? I actually went back inside, and actually I'm going to build ourselves a destroyer. So I think it'd be more than enough to see off those pirates that are coming in. Wait a turn or two and then buy it. So the pirates come in, I'll just knock them for a loop, and I have a frigate as well. And yeah, we're actually going to be in pretty good shape, I think. Because it's going to take them a few turns to get here. Yeah, piece of cake. So let's go to the next turn. And fear not, everyone, I have reported the bug. 7 turns. It's going to take 7 turns to get there? Whatever. I have now used all the credits I just basically used from the Mershon, which is just as well. And this video is going to be done a little sooner than I might want it to be, but that's okay. Excuse me. You'll see, by the way, some races actually don't have to be repaired at all in terms of their hit points, but a lot of races... Ooh, anomaly. Oh, there's an anomaly. A lot of the races... Hey, somebody new. A lot of the races, when you take hit point damage, you have to be repaired back in your own place.
We are the Klakon. We are many.
And this thing over here is pretty much like a takeoff of, it looks like, the buggers from Ender's Game. I do like the Klakon. I mean, they're pretty darn cool. Hive mind, very low disorder kind of stuff, but that's okay. Pirate fleet detected. Way the heck... Oh, wow. Way the heck over here. But that's fine. This is one of the space monsters I was talking about. I don't know if each one has its own particular set of characteristics, but it is definitely a very different fight overall. Now, if I'm lucky, I can sink my space factory in here to build a deep space scanner. There's an anomaly way the heck over here that we should be able to get to pretty hardcore easily. In fact, just jump off to the side there. And, yeah. So, here comes the attack. Will be fun. Let's just auto-resolve it because it's going to be a waste of a fight. And we took very little damage. In fact, I don't think we took any of it at all. Yep, we're still at 100%, I believe. So no, when you actually have a damaged ship, you have to take it back to one of your planets. Or back into your own territory, at least, I believe. Which kind of makes sense. It doesn't really make sense to not have that. Another pirate fleet is detected, and the Klakon frigate's completed. Good. I'll probably set the frigate over here. I wonder if there's a pirate base in that system. I don't know, but we're gonna seal it off for right now. Please move. Thank you, sir. Where's the pirate fleet? 23 turns. Does it really take that long for that thing to get here? Okay, so Darlock and the Scout. I can't attack it, even though I should be able to attack it. But there's just tons of Scouts. So you know what? I'm going to guard to really take people off. Because once you guard, that means nobody can move through you. Which is just as well for me.
Arriving at the anomaly.
Cool. And here's this other anomaly. Oh, way the heck over here. That's quite a bit away. Alright, so as we're getting these other colonies up and running, we are definitely going to boom pretty quickly, I think. Our people don't grow exactly as fast as I hope they would, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's, you know, kind of how it is. And our next point of expansion, I'm going to say, is probably something like Volusia Prime or Tehan Prime. Just because, I mean, they're just awesome planets by comparison. Can't settle there because it's a gas giant. That's worthless. I don't exactly know how they calculate when you get disorder. I think it's just a pure colony size, which might be a decent thing altogether. Ooh, scrap. That's probably a new thing. So a new pirate fleet over here, and the other pirate fleet is way the heck down here. Not that bad. We still have this sealed off for military outpost. Yeah, should be pretty good. Hey, and here is the... that's right, these dudes.
You are now before the hierarch of the Sacred Brood. Threaten not my progeny, and you and yours may live on.
So the Sacred Brood is a little bit militant. I don't remember, again, like, a lot of their dispositions I don't remember, and I can't remember exactly what a lot of them have as, racial boosts, racial designs, I don't know what it's called. But this right here keeps an eye on this entire system area. Actually, you know what? Jump up here first. It looks like we have... That's Mershan and another Mershan. No, maybe it's a pirate. It's a pirate spot right there. It's a bunch of pirates all over the place, really. Let's take a quick look into diplomacy and see if we can't get someone with Xeno diplomacy to kind of...
Why do you?
Give us an embassy.
We hear you. We won't waive what's ours.
How about this?
We require no less than this.
Cool. Let's do that so we can start monkeying around with our spies. Goodbye.
Skitter away.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, espionage. You, my son. You will go to a new place. Or maybe you won't. Assign colony. Indicated with small circles. Oh, okay, so they have to be sent their actual... Cool. Alright. So the way this works is that you have to actually assign them to a particular location. Interesting. Now, these guys are like the ultimate spies. They are all about doing sneaky things. These guys are a little bit expansive. Looks like they know most of the races in the galaxy. I forget who the last one is, so I think it might be humans. I'm totally okay with that. Alright, so what do we got next? I'm going to continue to tick off those scouts. I'm also going to make it to that anomaly before anyone else, which works for me. 1 second, need a quick drink in my... Excuse me, my beverage. Let's see, what do we got over though? We have a new frigate. Oh no, the destroyer's still up. Okay, so I think we're going to be a little bit, like I said before, kind of militant. Because these guys kind of deserve it. I really do kind of wish I could take Zarconia Prime, but since that's a minor civilization, I don't really want to make everybody have an enemy against me. So it'll be nice for now. However, this frigate over here is now going to finally establish that kind of cutoff point. I want to make sure that no one gets into my area. A colony ship's being made, do a neutron collider, and an atmospheric blah blah blah. And yeah, that's a good place to go there. And you are actually getting pretty polluted, and we start getting a debuff once you get too polluted. So let's do that, and then that. So the atmospheric receiver, or renewer, whatever, subtracts a certain amount of pollution, and as you go further and further into the game, there's more opportunities for that. But we're actually in pretty good shape here, so as soon as we see this last little bit, I think as soon as we get that little anomaly down in the corner, 1 turn from now, I will totally let you guys take a quick break. And when we come back, we're probably going to continue our militancy against the vile Darloks. So 1 more turn to see what goes on. We'll get a new research thing.
Arriving at the anomaly, your fleet spots an abandoned...
So basically now we get more money, because we're, you know, money grubbers like that, apparently. It is a minor civilization message. They require the Alien Management Center technology. Let's accept that, mostly because I don't know when that comes up, but I will definitely see what goes on.
What dendrite of knowledge should these ones...
Alien Management Technology. Alien Psychology Management Center. Alright, since I'm basically going to be doing attacking people with things, I probably should go through this whole route. This is going to allow us to pick up another DNA scanner, which is security, and a troop transport, which allows you to actually take things over. But that is neither here nor there. We also have a new ship design, which I believe is a cruiser, which looks pretty darn cool if I may say so myself. Let's see what the alternate look looks like. A little bit less spaceship, and a little bit more kind of like floating dock in the middle of space. I think I like this one a little more organic. 1 second, I'm going to sneeze one more time here. Excuse me, I'm really sorry about that. So yeah, guys, what we're going to do, though, is going to take a quick break. I'm going to let you guys kind of assimilate what's going on over here, and when we come back, like I said, we'll probably take the fight to the Darlocks and goof around a little more with our espionage forces. So if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. And I would love to see you guys all next time with more Masters of Orion. This is Con Ulrich signing off. Take it easy, everybody.